Top of the top. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. We're back again. What's up? We up. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody that's catching this live. We back again, y'all. We back with another one on another day. Let's go. Let's go. Everything is good, man. What's up, y'all? So, yeah, man. Good to see y'all. What's up? Everybody be excited in the morning. Like I said, I love to see the energy in the morning, man. What's up, y'all? What's up? It's always good to know people still happy out here. So I'm telling you, I'm not dealing with none of that miserable shit. I don't care about what's going on in no state, no city. I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, boy, all I just look at is how miserable and miserable and just miserable, it just won't stop. So anyway, that's why I'm gonna do my part. We up this morning. What's up, y'all? We up. What's up, Uncle Diggity? What's up? What's up, Shirley? I tell you, I've been running from bad news. Oh, that's my new thing. Running from bad news. I run from politics. I turn channels. I turn. Look, I ain't dealing with none of that. They can stay in that era. I'm done with all that stuff, y'all. Look, I'm gonna enjoy my 2026. You know what I'm saying? And look, you see, I want y'all to see how people bringing their year in. People bringing their year in with protest, all this other shit. That shit crazy, man. That's why I say I'm good. Keep all that stuff away from me, y'all. What's up? Good to see everybody this morning, though, y'all. See, what's up? What's up, Miss Mo Better? Yeah, y'all. It's Thursday that quick. It's the 8th. Things are flying. Let's just get into it. What's up, man? What's up? All right. You feel me? Punches at me neither, bro. Look, these only miserable people are indulging in certain stuff. Trust me. They don't got nothing else. So we're gonna get into some things today, but let's just go, y'all. Let's go. Y'all know I've been starting early, but I don't have no time, so y'all know that. Hey, I've been low-key pranking, man. Hey, let's go. So I get bored. I get tired of waiting to 7 o'clock sometime. Let's go. Let's go. We not on a time schedule. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. It continues on, but we in a new year. Like I say, this year is the year of the crash. So, in my opinion, you're gonna watch everything crashing in your face, meaning everything dropping down, everything becoming lesser, not greater. And that's what you're gonna see. You're gonna see people planning for the future, moves being made. So we got to talk about it because we've been talking about it. The gimmick, y'all, the gimmick is now all exposed, like I've been telling you all. All right, the Jayz and Beyonce, Will Smith and Jada, Yandy, man, DC, Remy Ma. Can you see it now in your face? Can you now see it? This was a market. Look at every entertainer on this screen and just look at this. Had nothing to do with their craft. Yandy's really a manager. All right, Lala was really a host, like Roxy. She was just a host. People forget she was just a host. Like I said, I never bought none of this because I know all of them were. Never bought none of it. All right, Yandy used to work for Mona Scott Young. Mona Scott Young, the one behind Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Lala was with DJ. Look, she with the rap family. She with Fabulous, Diddy and them too. But my point is, Lala was just just like Free for 106 and Park, just like Roxy. She was the same. She just was favorite. Lala Anthony. And you're gonna see they made sure they plug all their women up with a nice basketball player. And Biggie gave you a clue on it. I got a story to tell about the rapper screwing the what? The athlete's wife. Well, yeah, they understood about controlling those R&B women and athlete women. They understood this. It goes back to the 90s, but you're going to see it now. Now you're going to see it today. All the gimmicks up. You seeing divorces, breakups. Why? It was based on money. That's why y'all all getting it clear as day. It was about money. So these couples are no longer profitable. They're not. Whether they faking breakups, it doesn't matter. At this point, they have nothing left. So Lala Anthony was the clue for me because she selling the Brooklyn house. Now we're gonna look at this. Because in my opinion, she's selling it for $8.5 million. But in my opinion, I would keep that Brooklyn house. I would keep it. I wouldn't sell it. Because I know it's worth way more than that in the future. If she's selling it for $8 million now, I know it's worth way more than that. Plus, it's prime real estate in Brooklyn. I wouldn't even sell it. Me personally, I wouldn't sell it. I just wouldn't. We're gonna look at that today. Lala Anthony selling, but like I say, They don't know on this channel. We know what's up. So like I said, they got a lot of shit going on disguised as this, that, and the third. But I know what's up. They falling apart. Okay, y'all? 2025, they were able to front, play charades, act, try to keep it going. They were trying to, you know, they were creating smoke screens, like I said, and only certain people actually have a career. The only person on this screen we looking at that actually has a career is TEYANA. And y'all know I've been telling y'all that. Everything I told y'all in detail is nothing but an update today. Today is more facts and proof of what's being exposed. That is it. I told you only certain people actually have a career. And what I mean by having a career now, accepted in all American households. It's not about race. So if you just only known amongst BET and black people, you don't have a career. That's the honest to God truth. That's where we're at. And I only have to use race to give clarity, because people that are racist, they just watch one form of entertainment. All right. But as a whole, the only people that are so-called black that are winning, it's a handful. And I told you, most of them are not, they're not your favorites. The only one that a lot of y'all do have love for is TEYANA, because she played a good role. Get it? Meaning she played the street hood role, but she's not just hood and street. So as Leonardo DiCaprio is getting praised for the movie, people forget she's in the movie. But I'm not going to lie, I tried to watch that movie too. TEYANA play a straight freak in that movie. Straight freak. Yeah, a freak and a rebel. But anyway, we'll get into that. IMAN Shumpert, he got took to the bank. But like I said, I know what's up. He's an idiot. He got took. But this is what y'all going to see. It's not profitable now. No, it's not profitable. And I also want y'all to, everything we spoke about, they're making a mockery out of marriage, making a mockery out of relationships. You're going to watch their relationships. And in the end, you're not going to have a relationship because you're going to follow them. So just like all of their relationships broke up, it's not a coincidence if a lot of y'all were in relationships and you were following them, or you and your significant other, if y'all thought y'all were a celebrity couple, I'm willing to bet y'all already broke up already. I'm willing to bet y'all already got evicted. Y'all already got repoed. Y'all already got divorces. Y'all already fell to the bottom of the pit. Why? Because y'all were following them and you didn't know they was going to go broke. Yeah, see, they was able to maintain last year, like I said. Now let's rewind and slow it all down. What actually happened in 2025 that was new? What in 2025 gave you the proof that a lot of these celebrities' careers were going to advance? What did they give you of any significant value in entertainment? Did they do anything new? Did they do anything on a national scale? Or did they just play around on Instagram and then the bloggers just repeat what they do on Instagram? All right. So to rewind it all, I told you it's a chain of events. Once the celebrities don't post no more, because 2024, I told you, I said the only reason why the game is working now because the celebrities are posting. And when the celebrities stop posting, nobody's got nothing to talk about. So when celebrities stop buying stuff and they stop flossing money and going to strip clubs and doing walkthroughs, and they start losing, when celebrities understand they got to start saving instead of spending, they're going to stop taking pictures as much and doing as much. And you saw that the past year. No, y'all, they've been in a slump. They've been quiet. I told you that Diddy thing has ruined them all. So whether they were being quiet, the key word is nobody was being productive. Just like I say, they all miserable. Now tell the truth. Whenever you see Carmeloanthony, y'all, does he not look miserable? He looks miserable, dark. Carmeloanthony look like he just retired and smoked a lot of weed. He looks dark. When I say dark, y'all, I mean depressed. I mean, look like they just like you want to be around them. All of them are finished, y'all. Just even if they have money, spiritually they dead. They not happy. They finished, y'all. I swear to God. I see it on them because I know how they started. I saw them in their glory. I saw them at the top, and I saw all the shit they did. I never been none of their followers, but I never been none of their haters neither. So I just want y'all to understand something. That whole celebrity couple is what got everybody through. When I said, if you pay attention, it wasn't about music no more. It wasn't about nothing but Instagram shenanigans, y'all. Shenanigans, trending topics. The reality show brings the topics. The topics keep the pictures going. The pictures keep the controversy going. Then the bloggers got so many pics. Today they can talk about Remy Ma. And then Lala. See, you got to look at just going and going. And then you, in the end, it ended with Blueface and chriseanrock. And I told you, that was the end of the couple. But it just meaning y'all had not all of that stuff was to keep you online, indulging in internet traffic. That's all it was for. Whatever keep them online, to keep the ads flowing. That's what it was all about. So I'm giving you all these clues when I said the website's going to lose money because they're not getting no traffic. The traffic brings the money, the ads, the money. If y'all not trafficking, if y'all not looking at, if y'all not keeping up with it, it's dead. But the main thing is a percentage is because the audience is gone. So the same audience they banked on to buy it, the audience has fell apart. Look at it like the community went so low. If the community wanted to support them, they couldn't, y'all. So I told you it was all a big Ponzi scheme. Do you finally get what this black entertainment was? It was a Ponzi scheme, meaning they're going to play all these roles. They're going to get paid. They got jobs to do. They got followers and influencers. But when it's all finished, the influence is going to be done and the followers going to be done. That's how it's played out. The fans, see, you ever heard the blind leading the blind? That's how it's going to be. The celebrities are blind with false light. You're going to follow them, and in the end, y'all all going to be finished. So, like I said, from the rich to the poor, if we looked at millions of Americans in foreclosure, if Bill Cosby was in foreclosure, if we get word on Mickey Rourke in foreclosure, you going to tell me these low-level celebrities ain't in foreclosure in trouble? Of course, but they just doing the slick. Hey, we going to get a divorce. Let's divorce. Whatever get the money in the account, divorce, sell a house. It's just, I'm just selling the house profiting. No, the reason why I know Lala Anthony need that money, why? Because she just bought that house 2023 and she put money into it. So I know for selling it now, she need the money because it was a bad investment. Meaning, Brooklyn real estate is prime real estate. I would sell every other property. I keep that Brooklyn. Like I said, hey, I'm not living in Brooklyn poor. If I got a chance to live in that house, I'm living in that house. We're going to go there. Let's go. All right? Now y'all got it, right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So we already went into it because on this channel, we went into the whole history of the industry from front to back. So for those who didn't know, the diddler was responsible for Terrence J. You're going to see Terrence J ass is out of here. Also, do you see that little boy? I mean, that cross-dresser? I mean, damn, that's Teyana Taylor. Guess what, y'all? She's a cross-dresser too. All right? So now you got it. We always laugh and joke at the men being cross-dressers, but it's a lot of the women that are cross-dressers. Teyana Taylor also, her job was online to groom those women. A lot of women love her. Trust me. I was with a woman. She used to play her music all the time, and this woman swore to God she wasn't GAY. All right? But no, like I said, Teyana Taylor, her job is to flip them damn women. Flip their ass. And that's what she did. No, mind you see her run the show, right? All right. Like I said. Know what this means? IMAN Shumpert, you got played. You got played. That's right. You got played. That's why I tell you, don't worry. Don't worry. Trust me. Somebody got played. But we already know that around here. That's right, ladies. That's just for y'all. No, Teyana Taylor is not marketed to no men. No, she not. And the truth is, she cute, she pretty, but I don't look at her like that. I just don't, because I look at her more, but you know what? You know what I'm saying? But she's a cross-dresser, y'all. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. But you know she'll do your ass lady. Want you know that part, right? Why I say that? Because she ain't never loved IMAN Shumpert. Let's go. She ain't never loved his ass. Let's go, y'all. We up. Star Child says she not even cute. Like I say, y'all, in that game, they're going to turn into the damn Statue of Liberty. That's what they're going to turn into. That's right. That's right. If I was a boy, that's what they're going to be, Damon. Let's go. The divorce settlement has the internet talking heavy. Teyana Taylor and IMAN Shumpert finalized their split. And the details reveal just how significant the outcome was. Teyana reportedly walked away with 4 homes valued at over $10 million. All right, 4 homes valued over 10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment. All right, she got 7 figures. Let's go. She got a 7-figure payment. TEYANA smoked IMAN in divorce courts. But it also goes to the kids he had. I mean, from what I seen, she got, I look at it, it was fair. Let's go, payment. Okay, she got a $300,000. She got $1 million pay. She got, let's say $1 million payment plus whatever, $1 million. She got a Maybach, a $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter. That's like a family van. She also got a tour bus. She also retains 100% ownership of all her companies, keeping what always was hers. On top of that, IMAN is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters. That's not bad. Like I said, he got millions, so the money he had, that's not bad. But then again, I'm tripping. Hold up. I'm tripping, y'all. Hold up. The problem is I didn't check his net worth in a minute. But I remember one of the last deals he got, I think, was like 20 million. But the truth is, I didn't check his net worth in a minute. And I'm not see, my mind's still looking at he's still playing basketball and kicking out that money ain't nothing. But I forgot that fool don't play basketball no more, and I ain't check his net worth. So this could have really rocked his ass. Meaning it's gonna rock him in the future. Now the $8,000 a month for the child support as a celebrity, that's not a lot. For him, that's not a lot. Get it? Because he's still paying about, he's still paying somewhat about $100,000 a year. And the truth is this: if he was still with the family, he gonna spend more than that on the kids just being with him. So the truth is, to me, the $8,000 a month, that ain't bad for his 2 kids. Plus, he got to pay for the preps school too. So I guarantee you this: I bet you we gonna see IMAN Shumpert doing something. His ass going back to work. He don't got no choice. He don't have no choice, or he will be broke. All right, so the 2 kids, okay, he got to cover 100% of their private school tuition. Supporters say the settlement reflects proper planning, ownership, and protecting generational wealth. So these are the things I've been telling you. When I was like, they all in a fight for generational wealth. Yes, they all made money. Yes, they all made money, y'all. But they are not going to have generational wealth the way it's going. That's what I want y'all to get. When you in this game, you want generational wealth, like the Kardashians, stuff like that. Where your kids never got to work no more ever in the future again. But like I say, a lot of them money is shady. See, you looking at Jim Jones, bro, his son gonna have to work one day. So I'm saying, like, this is the thing's gonna happen. People's sons gonna be working and doing other shit because that's just what's gonna happen. They don't got generational wealth. What's the joke? Shannon Sharp gave generational wealth away to that chick. You see what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp is the first man in history to give away generational wealth. Meanwhile, everybody else gonna lose theirs. So as you see right here, protecting generational wealth, while critics debate whether outcomes like this are fair or excessive. So what do y'all think? Public opinion. What do y'all think? Do you think this was fair in a divorce? As far as TEYANA, okay, let's measure by her talent. Honest to God truth, I don't know too much of what she really, really did to recent. I know IMAN Shumpert, he played with the Knicks. He won a championship with LeBron. But let's look at this on some real talk. Let's see if it's fair or not. Because we're going to look at public opinion. All right. She walked away with 4 homes. The homes are valued at over $10 million. A one-time 7-figure payment. Now, that 7-figure payment, we don't know what it is. It could be $5 million, $3 million, $1 million, $2 million, $6 million. We don't know. So it's a one-time payment. Okay. She got the Maybach. She got the Benz Sprinter. Okay. She getting $8,000 a month child support. I think that's rubbing people the wrong way because she got $1 million out of all the millions, and she got to still pay child support, and he got to pay for the school tuition. So, what do y'all think? Was that fair, or was that too much? Oh, it is what it is. What you say? Hey, Punch, what you say? Was it fair or not? I just want Teyana to stop singing. Because she's not a singer for real. Online artificial celebrities. After Instagram came out, it was a formula. Get them to do one song, one thing to go viral. Car City in Manhattan. Get them to do one thing to go viral, and after that, there'll be a star online. That's how it started. Had nothing to do with selling records. Had nothing to do with they're so talented. The people had nothing to do with that. In the black department, they started manufacturing celebrities, meaning you're going to like them, you're going to buy them, no matter what. That's what happened. And you're going to see, remember all the others, like in the beginning, everybody was bitter, sour, because all the new people, and like I say, Teyana, I put them in the same category. Teyana Taylor, Chance the Rapper. See, all these people they were online sensation celebrities, y'all, meaning they did a lot of great shit online, but in real life, they didn't really do nothing like that. People don't even know them like that. See what I'm saying? On some real talk. I know her like everybody else because they kept saying their name. A lot of people, they just kept saying their name, but they ain't do shit. If you really ask me on some real shit, fame, what did Teyana Taylor really do that you like? I don't know. I really couldn't tell you. Now, I tried to watch that movie with her and Leonardo, but that's an agenda-based movie, and that shit was corny to me. So I ain't watching no more. It's corny. Plus, she was a freak in the thought, and Leonardo was hitting that ass and knocked the ass up. Yeah. So I'm like, man, I'm good. And she represented a rebellious-ass black girl that want to be pregnant and run the streets and do all this other shit. The shit was just, oh, I can't watch this. I'm good. Long story short, y'all, I don't know nothing she did great, but I know she was a favorite. So that meant anybody with talent was not going to win regardless. That's how it was. Artificial celebrities, when you look at it now, the past decade, all of these celebrities with name, but they was never the best at their craft at all. They wasn't the best actor. They wasn't the best rapper. They wasn't the best comedian, Kevin Hart, Tiffany Haddish. They wasn't the best nothing. They were just the best picked and favorited. Get it? That's all it was. They gave us a circus, y'all, a circus. And everybody in this circus, you're going to like them. LeBron, get it? All right. But now that circus is over, now you're able to see who's left standing. But now, I mean, far as today, Teyana Taylor, she earning her bones now. As of today, yes, she's establishing her career now because she don't got no help. Now I want y'all to see this with her. She might have been around Diddy like everybody else, but you're going to see her career prospering forward. No, I've been telling y'all what's up. Teyana Taylor's more favorite than Mary J. Blige, all of them, because they era's over with. More than J-Lo. She's accepted amongst all American households. So I give y'all these formulas to let you know the new wave of how entertainment is going. And when I said that the old era is dead, 2026, I can give you the proof now. Because like I said, my job is to show you. I'm not covering them unless they got shit going on. And I've been noticing this. Whenever I talk about anybody of the past, nobody cares about them. Them videos always be my lowest videos now. Whenever I talk about Will Smith, J-Lo, LeBron, I got my analytics. Nobody care about them no more. All right? Then I tell you I'm not putting your favorite couple on the cover no more. No. Anybody that's finished, I'm not talking about them no more. Unless it's some real news. Other than that, it's my job to let them fade away. Not my job to keep them going. They already finished, y'all. So, I told y'all this before. I actually enjoy doing content on everybody else that's new. I don't care who it is. I just have more enjoyment when I'm doing a live and I'm speaking on like new people and different people. For me, it's better. I like it. I actually like it better. Whenever I gotta keep talking about these same old people, y'all, like Will, I be bored, dry. I be like, I don't even want to talk about them, but it's news. But it's like I'm sick of them. So I understand. See, this is a breath of fresh air. So the old couple is Will and Jada. So now you got Teyana and Iman, the new couple. But it's still the same thing. What? Failure. All right? Failure. Now I want y'all to see it all clear now. Is it a coincidence every black couple folded? It's only one left, y'all. It's only one celebrity couple left. And the word is she gonna divorce his ass in the end. The trend is happening. Can you see it? Even Kanye and Kim got divorced. It's only one couple waiting for a divorce. Get it? It's only one couple waiting. Get it? The trend, just follow the trend. Follow the trend. It's only one couple left. And it's already rumors of what's going to happen to them. So, can y'all now see it's finally over? No, it started from Barack and Michelle, Jay-Z, Beyonce, and then it was a fad. It was a fad. A money grab. Now let's rewind it now. How many families are left? How many people listen to this live got a whole family? Raise your hand. Leave a comment. See that? All right. No, before families was majority. Real couples in love was majority. But I kept giving y'all clues. From straight to rainbow. I said, yeah, a lot of y'all talking shit. A lot of y'all rainbow, but y'all not in real relationships. That's going to make you a freak. Hey, you like to have a lot of sex, but when you're not in a relationship, you're going to get put in that freak category after a while. Told you that's what it's about. It always been about real functioning relationships. Y'all know that. A significant other. But now you're able to see they played around with it. They played around with it. They all are failures now. Every last one of them are failure. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? Maybe so. But the plan is you're going to look up to them and you're going to be just like them in the end. Debt, divorce. Look at T.I. and Tiny. God damn it, I didn't know Tiny was that small. I was joking, talking about I'll bounce Tiny. I know Tiny's smallest. No, y'all, Tiny's a weirdo. I didn't know Tiny was that damn small. They all weirdos, y'all. T.I.'s a weirdo. T.I. flopping, trying to do comedy again. He flopping. T.I. is doing comedy, y'all. And he's the one that's the joke. No, that's how bad they are now. Wow, T.I. got a YouTube channel and he doing comedy. Told you, life after the diddler is serious, y'all. See this? Check it out. Iman got to pay 100% of private school tuition. Supporters say the settlement reflects proper planning, ownership, and protected generational wealth, while critics debate whether outcomes like this are fair or excessive. See that? So, y'all, can you get it clear now? Who you think behind her career? Who you think behind that career? Check it out. Let's go. Man. Why was your look. Why was your lawyer? Where was your lawyer? Damn, you got screwed. Because it's looking like IMAN SHUMPERT ain't had no good lawyer. They saying you got screwed, bro. See this shit? Look, check it out. Girl, collect your coins for you and your children. That's what the people saying. But they said, Shump, you got screwed. Why? Shump, you proved to me you just a dumb NBA player that couldn't wait to smoke weed when you retired. Because, see, the thing about y'all straight, y'all from the hood, right? So, being that y'all were athletes, you had to be strict your whole life. Y'all the idiots that wait till you get older and retire to start becoming weed heads. Yup. A lot of y'all ex-basketball players look like straight weed heads. Yup. Y'all walk around with black lips, bro, like you straight from the hood. Yup. You ain't got to tell me Melo look like he smoked mad weed and IMAN SHUMPERT like they smoke mad weed. When I say, look, people from the hood don't say, you got smoking weed, then you got smoking mad weed. You know what I'm saying? When you smoking mad weed, I already know what's up. Iman he keep blunts in the ashtray in the house. He smoked blunts to the last drop. I'm telling you, he smoked blunt. He fall asleep smoking blunts. He wake up smoking blunts. He smoked mad weed. That's him. You see this, y'all? Do you guys see the bogusness of they fucking couples now? It was a joke. I told you, they took 1,000 pictures, but they wasn't doing nothing for real. They wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't. They know they can get pictures, magazine covers, and a reality TV show. What he say? You can make more money. It's the bond you losing with the children that are priceless. So people saying you can make money, but like people like me know, the truth is another family broken up, another broken family, from the rich to the poor. It's this incompetent shit with them where they just always gonna go against each other some kind of way and break up. After they have all these fucking kids, they gonna claim they love each other. They gonna screw the hell out of each other. They gonna bust a lot of nuts. But in the end, they gonna hate each other guts. It's the same fucking story. Let's go. Way to go, TEYANA. You know, all the child support champions going to be behind this. So let's go, y'all. Let's just go. Teyana Taylor, she did good. Hey, I ain't mad at her. Let's go. But I want y'all to see, she's still it's still a broken family, y'all. So remember when they showed y'all broken families back in the day? It still exists to this day, which is the proof. If they got money, they still gonna be a broken family because they broken in the mind. That's why. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know shit about how to be together and buy shit. They think a relationship is be together, buy shit, and fucking. They think that's it. So therefore, when it runs out, they finished. Let's go. It's called never growing up, y'all. This is the definition of pimping. So they said IMAN Shumpert got pimped because the word is she ain't never love him anyway. Word is he got set up. Word is Glorilla doing that shit right now with Brandon Ingram, and Megan is doing it right now with Klay Thompson. The same 30-year hustle of Kim Kardashian and the basketball player. Can you see it now? Because the word is basketball players got a lot of money, but they stupid. Why? Y'all forget basketball players don't never graduate for real. They get pushed through school their whole life. So a lot of basketball players do be dumb. A lot of them do be dumb, bro. A lot of them just do. So that whole concept of basketball players fresh out of high school, that means he never went to college. That means if he fresh out of high school in the NBA, all the teachers in high school was with the program. What? We're not going to fail him. Why? He make the school look good. He makes the city look good. Are you stupid? That's why they just pass the basketball players through, because the city in on it. Everybody's in on it. We don't care how smart he is. If he make it to the pros, it goes back to our school. We get the clout. Our high school. This high school will forever be in the books as his high school. So that's why they just pass him through the school. They're going to pass regardless. And then they're going to graduate. But they never going to really get educated. Then what's going to happen to them, y'all? Draft day, they don't know shit. Somebody's going to be their accountant. They're going to give them a manager. They're going to give them all this shit they have no clue of because they fucking dropouts. Get it? They dropped out. So it always been a hustle of you go to that ghetto, or you find you a mom with a good boy that can play and you get some money. That's right. Because they're not going to do their homework. They're not going to be that smart. So you get your basketball player, that's called a cash cow. So back in the day, that's what happened. A lot of people that had money, people that knew about investing, they always preyed on the hood because they knew they can get an investment called a basketball player. Meaning it was never about their education, ever. And a lot of them are stupid. That's why when you hear about LeBron James, whenever you hear the word LeBron got this team around him, it means because he's dumb. That's what it means. It means he need all his help to do anything right because he's dumb. He dropped out, meaning he didn't graduate high school like that. He didn't go to college. Told you, the plan is to always milk the athlete because the word is they're stupid, especially the basketball players. Now, football players are smarter than basketball, but the word is basketball players are dumb, all right? And they know that's free money. Got it? So Teyana Taylor to some people got free money. Why? Because they can't get pregnant just by anybody. When you find you a good clown that's a somebody, got him. All right? So, can you see it now? No comment. What somebody said? This is the definition of pimping. Let's say what Teyana got one more time. She walked away with 4 homes valued at $10 million, a one-time 7-figure payment of $300,000. No. A one-time 700-figure payment. The Maybach cost $300,000. So she got the Maybach, meaning she don't got to buy no car. All right, boom. She got the Mercedes Sprinter, $70,000. She got $8,000 a month cash. She got the kids put up in school. She's straight. Actually, Teyana has to do nothing no more. So this is a definition of pimping. Now, can you finally get what a nut costs you in the end, y'all? Hopefully a lot of y'all gonna learn now. When we just I just did the whole thing on cheaters, divorce, how much divorce costs. And if you married now, just know it's predicted you're gonna get a divorce after 20 years. If you don't divorce in 10 years, you're gonna divorce in 20 years. It's science, y'all. 20 years, y'all gonna divorce eventually. That's the word. That's the stats, which means all of this shit been built for failure if it's put together the wrong way. Any marriage relationship not based on real love, trust, and loyalty is always gonna fold. All right. So, bro. Okay. I gotta talk to the bros today. Just understand, bro. That nut gonna cost you a lot of money now. What else I want y'all to see? This is also what I've been telling you about. What? They not playing with marriage no more. So I told you, we went through an era of people playing with marriage. Let me get this clear to everybody from what I've been noticing. They making it where if you get married, look, playing with marriage is a price to pay now. Due to all the divorces, all these what? Foreclosures, because all these fake ass couples getting married, going to banks, taking out loans. So not only are they getting divorces, they get all these foreclosures. So now, y'all, tell me, they making it where you get married for the wrong reasons. Y'all get married material shit. If y'all get married because y'all don't really love each other and plan on being together forever, you gonna pay. Especially if you out here cheating still. Y'all still playing with marriage, huh? You gonna pay. So look, on marriage is back to the old world, the old ways. So I want y'all to get this part clear. Remember when they stayed married forever? It's back to that. Now, if you play with marriage, they're going to make you pay a price, meaning it's going to ruin your life. Because remember, Iman is rich, but the average person, you're going to be finished. And they letting you all know, marriage, you better not play with it no more. See? I'm telling y'all how this shit work. They letting y'all all know, do not get married for the wrong reasons. Do not entertain fake-ass couples. Because this time, when y'all lose it all, y'all both going to be homeless. All right, that's what's going on now. Y'all telling you, they know everybody made a mockery of that shit. So now, it's a price to pay. What they say, this is the definition of pimping. Bingo. Somebody got pimped. All right, now, TEYANA is also going to be on Saturday Night Live this month. So like I said, out of black entertainment, she is the only, meaning, okay, if I got to be very, very clear, just the honest to God truth, out of the whole black entertainment, she is the only one that is in a movie right now as we speak. She is respected now, the high. She is the most favored in black entertainment right now, I say. She is the black face accepted in all households. Get it? That's just what it is. Now, she was in that stand-up before the movie with Leonardo, but the movie with Leonardo really took it there. Yeah. So, it's not just that. It's that she is not in no dirt. You know what I'm saying? Her name is not in no filth. You know what I'm saying? So, the truth is, whether you like it or not, career-wise, image-wise, I wanted to say, I think, like, I don't want to say it sound weird, but TEYANA is at the top of the game right now. Meaning, in reality, right now we speak, she's over Beyonce. She's over anybody you can name. She just is. She just is. So that's how things panned out in the end. I want to try to get that part. How all these things flipped over. When I said things changed, it ain't the era no more. Now it has flipped. So for this era of now and beyond, the new generation, TEYANA is the face. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure after this movie, she going to be in a lot more movies. All right? You know how Vivica Fox and all them got all the roles? I think that's how she about to get all the roles now. Yeah, that's what I mean by she's going to be the black face in Hollywood. All right? So, she going to be on Saturday Night Live and ASAProcky going to be there. So, he's another one. I'm giving y'all the updates when I said a lot of celebrities in this department is still good. It's just all the ones you didn't rock with. But I always wanted y'all to understand, across America and around the world, in all households, ASAProcky is clean. He's not known for no dirt. All right? You got to remember, He was not just a gangster rapper. He did not just promote crime, going to jail, and dying and killing. He didn't promote none of that. So like I said, anybody that's not a gangster rapper, they're going to have a career. Here's my proof. Saturday Night Live, NBC, national TV. So now y'all got when I said everybody else is getting kicked off TV. Their face won't be shown again on the television. And I said that only the celebrities that are in good standard will be on television. To make it clear for you, only specific black folks will be on that television. And that's only if they are respected across the world and they have not been accused of no dirt, abuse, or their image don't represent dirt. See, ASAProcky could be clean, he didn't abuse nobody, but say if his image was like Young Thug, he wouldn't be on that TV. Anything promoting negativity will not be televised. Get it? So that's why I told you that's by default as well. So a lot of their careers are over by default because they got stuck in dirty roles or dirty characters. See, Kodak Black never gonna be on TV. Get it? I want to give y'all a clue when you talk about rappers. See, Snoop Dogg, happy. See, ASAProcky, a different generation, happy. He not dirty, so he's okay. I want y'all to get that. His raps don't represent death, murder, kill. All right. So when you understand that, then you'll get a clue on how certain rappers gonna be okay. Like when Chicago had the ball drop, y'all had Chance the Rapper. He was on TV. He held a ceremony, right? Because he's a clean rapper. Only the clean celebrities will still be acknowledged across the map. Get it? Like, okay, I gotta stress that because they play so many games online. They trick people to think that everybody was winning and everybody is a celebrity, but everybody's not a celebrity. At this point now, everybody's just online like the rest of us. That's all. A lot of these people are now just fans with names, and they just has been with names. They're not celebrities no more. All right. Paparazzi don't keep up with them no more. All right. They don't go to no events. I gave y'all clues about all these red carpet events. And I told you, when you haven't been seeing a lot of these celebrities at the red carpet events or big ass after parties, no, they've been shut down. So like I said, the only difference between the old, so you know all the old generations, James Brown and them, in the end, they all got embarrassed. Only difference in this generation, this internet and applications was able to keep them from dying, meaning kept them relevant, a couple dollars in their pocket, and gave them the advantage to act like they still good. I mean, okay, the internet gave them longevity. It gave them a lifeline to still connect with their fans that believe in them, which will still help them get deals and shit like that. But in reality, outside of the internet, they don't exist. So that was my whole clarification. Now I can give it to you. The internet is one form of entertainment, marketing, branding. That is now considered low-level shit, low-level underground. Okay, if everybody's online from that community, we still got to make money. We still need ads revenue. But as of now, Shannon Sharp, that's your job. Y'all going to be on, you get it? This is the whole picture I was giving y'all. They all going to be online because they're going to be the money makers and generators to entertain online. Meanwhile, they have nothing to do with what's going on outside. They have nothing to do with the real studios, the real Hollywood, the real budgets, the real commercials, national TV with grandma watching, ma watching, that immigrant that can't speak English watching, the real America, USA Today. They're not going to be on none of that shit. That's the part I wanted y'all to get with these two worlds when I said the internet represent. They fell from grace. Why? Because the internet was for the people, meaning this is the underground. We're not famous. We don't live by the camera code. They do. So I wanted y'all all to get. They wanted to play it off like they were still good because of this shit called views and numbers. But it never was reality. Because without the views and numbers, guys, they're fucking nobody. Keyword, views and numbers. That shit don't mean nothing. All right? I wanted y'all to get that clear because Teyana Taylor has a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio right now. She was just at the awards show the other day with Michael B. Jordan. All right? Because they are relevant. That means relevant. Everybody else is irrelevant. Everybody irrelevant stays relevant because they work online. And I'm not knocking nobody. I just got to get this clarity as we move on. Because I wanted people to get, this is not hate. This is reality. This is reality where things are at. And also I've been telling y'all, Or some of y'all better start getting diverse and getting in other shit, or you just gonna be bored. You know what I'm saying? Because our entertainment has changed. Yes, it has. One department is closed, y'all. It's officially crashed. So let's go. You got it now, right? So let's go to this real quick. Machine Gun Kelly. You see, he stayed out the way, right? Mary J. Blige. You see, she stayed out the way, right? Okay. Cassie got her money. All right. So I'm not going to say nothing else. We're just going to leave it at that. But guess what? That's why Mary is not going to never have no career no more. Teyana Taylor is her replacement too. All right? So let's go. If 50 didn't help Mary would have been disappeared if 50 ain't put on Power. And y'all know that. Let's go. Mary been trying to escape too, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Lala Anthony asks for $8.5 million for her stylish Brooklyn townhouse. And it has a glam room in it, ladies. So let's look at this. Lala is selling the house for $8.5 million, y'all. Let's ask the question. Why is she selling this house? So if this shit is, I'll just be tripping house all parallel. Teyana gains 4 homes from IMAN Shumpert, the basketball player. But then Lala got to sell a home because her and Melo been separated. Now let's look at this. Is Lala selling a home because she just tired of the home and don't need it? Or you think she's selling the home because she need the money? And when I say need the money, this is what I mean. Even if you know you might go broke 2 years from now, you still need the money, right? Okay. If you got enough money to pay your rent for the next 3 months, you still need more money, right? All right. So, what y'all think about this? That's a lot of money. She's selling the home, y'all. Probably a short sale. She needs the money. That's what I think, Miss B Loyal. But I'll tell y'all this. That Brooklyn home, I would keep that. I'll sell every other home. I'll keep that one. Because I know for a fact, if she trying to get $8.5 million now, I already know it's going to be more than that. Now, this is another thing. This is how I know she need the money, in my opinion. Because I look at this as an investment she could have made, and then the more she sit on it, she's going to get more money. But I know she can't afford to sit on it because she probably need the money now. Because the truth is, I know for a fact this property going to be more than that. And me being from Brooklyn, if I had a chance to own this shit, I would stay right there. Just like she's supposed to be. Okay, so we're going to look at it. Because remember this. If they all going broke, you're not going to know that. And it doesn't matter. You just got to read between the lines. Anybody tapped in with this channel, you know what's up. No, they didn't just start selling out of nowhere. Why? Lala bought this in 2023, which she didn't know was a bad investment because a lot of y'all didn't know. The whole pandemic, you wasn't supposed to buy nothing. The whole pandemic. You were supposed to buy nothing, meaning you were not supposed to take out no loans during the pandemic. You were supposed to deal with no obligations. The pandemic, you were supposed to buy everything cash and focus on paying stuff off. That's what all the smart people did. Anybody created major bills during the pandemic, you were doomed to fail. That was a setup. It was a reason why they offered all y'all those homes in the pandemic. Because a lot of y'all now going to be stuck in bogus rates. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, the truth is, you was not supposed to deal with no obligations during the whole pandemic. But what they say this year, all the property is available. Interest rates going down this year. Homeowners, this your year. Now's the time. For the people of a certain age, or you got your life planned out for the next 20 to 30, now's the time to make that investment. Why? These apartments, these homes, these condos, they're going to keep going up anyway. So they also trying to push people to get these houses. But they had to teach people a lesson about playing with mortgages. Because all of these fake-ass couples, y'all, it made all these fake-ass families take out fake-ass mortgages they couldn't afford, right? All these fake-ass couples getting together, they're not like our elders. They getting houses. They wasn't planning. They wasn't planning on paying nothing off. So let's rewind it. If my grandparents struggled in New York, living in apartments in East New York and all over the Best-Stuy, all this shit, but in the end, they paid off their house in Jamaica, Queens, and they still was married till my grandfather died. What did that tell you? That's how it go, right? All right then. And I don't mean my grandfather, it just let you, I'm just trying to let you know, the men knew something back and they knew certain shit. This what I built gonna stay. Now, whatever I do outside this house, that's what I'm gonna do. But everything I built gonna stay right here. See, they knew the difference. So my grandfather died. My grandma was able to sell a home. So my point is, that's what a marriage is. Y'all generation, I call struggle couples. Y'all call fake it till you make it. Y'all call get married just because the shit cool, because everybody else doing it. Meanwhile, don't even know what the hell marriage is. Don't even know about a relationship. Don't even know about a relationship is a friendship. And a friendship, that's a business. And still don't know the purpose of a marriage is success. Not how many kids we going to have. That's the slave era. Now, let me tell you this. They only had a lot of kids back in the day because they understood your kids help you work the land. They understood that. The kids, people only had a lot of kids when they had plans to start businesses. Okay, now our kids can help us run a business. There was a reason why they had a lot of kids back in the day, y'all. Or they had a lot of kids because they say, look, hey, I'm going to bust my ass. One of these kids going to make it. And we're going to get out this poor shit. That's why they had kids like that. They never just had kids to have fucking kids or to get $200 extra on their stamps. All right? Never for that shit. So like I said, everybody that played with family, marriage, you're going to pay a price because they trying to teach everybody a lesson. Next time you get a family, you better keep it. Next time you get married, you better be for real. Everything you took for granted playing around online is the reason why we saw the whole America sleeping in tents, the whole America living in hotels, RVs, fucked up homeless shelters. It's a reason, y'all, because they never respected the family structure. Period. They played with it, y'all. Everything is a fad, right? Okay, now it's a price to pay. Why we know that? Lala Anthony got to sell. It's a price to pay. Let's go. Now, this is the front. This is the front. I want y'all to look through the front. This is what Lala said. I love this house. Lala Anthony told Gimme, it's where my son and our friends and family come to hang out. But it's a little big for me now. And I want another family or person to enjoy the way we did. She's saying she loved the house. She's saying that's where we hang out at, and it's too big for me now. So in 3 years, the house just got too big for you. In 2 years, Lala, 2 years, it got too big for you. A house. Y'all see this, right? All right. No. Now, like I say, people that's tapped in, being that we don't just get one news around here. Didn't I already show y'all Bill Cosby property was in foreclosure? Bill Cosby had to sell his what? Brooklyn estate. Bill Cosby sold his property. Why? You ask yourself, why the hell? Meaning Bill Cosby had to choose. I got to let some of this shit go. He going to keep that Massachusetts property, whatever. He understood, I got to let some of this shit go. Common sense. But Lala want to play it off like, oh, I'm just letting go of the house, you know. No, goddamn it, Bill was in foreclosure in New York. And I know that, and that's why I'm saying, this how I know she needed money, y'all. This prime real estate where she at, it's in Brooklyn, the new Manhattan. Meaning, this property is only going to go up. It's only going up, y'all, period. It's only going up. It's only going up. This is, especially if you from New York, this the best, this like a dream investment for somebody from New York. I can live in New York, in my Brooklyn house, as the value goes up, and then I can keep building on to the shit. See that? And I always get to keep my Brooklyn, New York experience, always, forever, and keep it doing the family forever. No, I sell every other property. No, she need the money, y'all. And she also know this property gonna sell quick. Let's go. Now let's go. Let's look at some facts. So she said she love the house. It's where my son and our friends and family come hang out. That's what she said. Now let's look at this, New York. Now, my people from New York, you got to know what's up on this one. In New York, you can't get no better than that, y'all. I'm sorry. And it's made of brick. No, I will keep this out of. No, I will keep this in New York, and then I will have like regular homes in other states. Like homes, like, 6-bedroom, 5-bedroom, 4-bedroom. I'll have shit like that in other states, but that's going to be my fucking mansion, my palace. Something like that. Because it's a lot of significance with it. History. Now, let's look at this property. She just got it 2023, y'all. She talking about it's too big for her now. So she got it for 6-point-something million. She's selling it for $8 million. A quick flip of $2 million, but I can see this going to be worth over $2. This shit going to be worth $12 million. I say in 3 more years. That's what I can look at it right now, y'all. Because I'm just looking at it like it's no telling if somebody's put real money into it. Nah, and that's brick. That's not going nowhere. So you got it now, right? She got to cash out, bro. Now you say I'm keeping that property, right? Facts. Like, no, y'all, no. Meaning, because, see, like, certain people get what I'm saying. You can hop in a Lyft, Uber, and go to Barclay. Like I said, you right there in New York, man. You right. This is New York. And it's in Brooklyn, and it's a nice neighborhood, and this is a good investment. All around the board is no loss in this. So for her to sell it, she has to need the money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I know she got a front. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not with Mello no more. You know what I'm saying? And I know they got to sell that, man. Now let's check it out. She said she loved the house. Check it out. That's New York, y'all. Hell no, I'm not selling that. That's New York. No. And it's not no cheap ass shit. Now you know how we heard about them Malibu cribs that got burnt up. That ain't getting burnt up. See what I'm saying? That's weatherproof. See, what I'm trying to tell people is this a generational house right here. Forever. Look, you'll never sell that Brooklyn house. This is a Brooklyn house. Why? Mello is from Brooklyn, right? That's supposed to be where Mello from. So kids, this is where your father from. Y'all always got access to Brooklyn forever. Because your father from here. That's why I say that house mean a lot more. That property, that whole shit. The neighborhood. Nah, y'all. And New York is prime real estate right now, and it's going to keep going up and going up. For I already know one day this shit will be worth 15, 20 million one day. Easy. Easy. This crib going to be worth 15 million before her kids grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? The little ones, before the little one, watch what I tell you. Nah, y'all. Prime real estate. Anthony, who was born in Brooklyn, like her ex-husband, both of them born in Brooklyn, got the Brooklyn property. That's the dream in the end, y'all. We made it, and then we was able to come back, get prime real estate. We forever got a piece of the city, and she's selling it. If I had the money, I would buy it. So you got it right here. She knows it's going to sell fast. She know that. Like her ex-husband. Now check it out. This how you going to know somebody's capping. Check it out. Revamp the entire 5,582 square foot home. Revamp the house. She purchased it in 2023 for 6.2 and put money into it. So you know she had no plans to sell a damn house. It's that simple, y'all. And even if she was going to flip the house, it still ain't worth it. So we can't even give her a pass, say she invested to flip it. Because she paid 6.2, she put money into it, only want 8.5. You know somebody going to short that 8.5. So it was no flip. No, y'all, she needed money. It was a bad investment for her. She probably had plans, but she got it 2023 in a pandemic. Lala didn't know the game was going to be shut down. Told you, a lot of people got set up. They didn't know. When I goddamn it saw Brad Pitt and others selling their home, I knew what time it was. Smart ones were selling homes, and I saw the people didn't know no better buying homes. Yep. So you got it, right? Prime real estate. Not only invested into it, only had it for 2 years because it just turned 26. And then there's no telling when in 23 she bought it. If she bought it summer 23, she only had this a year and a half. See? She still could have only had this under 2 years for real. Just depending on when she bought it. So, Lala need that money, y'all. But it's Melo's fault. It's Melo's fault. Because Melo did Lala wrong. He did. That's why they paid Melo back. Write his ass out of history, y'all. Broke his ass. You going to see, Melo ain't catch hell until he did at the Lala. They made sure his ass got embarrassed on TV. They try to get him crying on TV. And now Carmeloanthony is a podcaster. Yup. You should be ashamed of yourself, Melo. Hey, Melo, you going to be known as a podcaster now. They wipe you out of NBA history. I knew they was trolling Melo when they gave the joke his number, 15. I been knew what happened. They were writing Melo out of history. They say, Melo, your jersey would never, ever be retired as a Denver Nugget, even though we drafted you. Nope, they wrote Melo out of history, y'all. Yes, they did. If you didn't know no better, the average person, you would have no clue Melo and LeBron came out the same draft. And even before that, it was a conversation on who's better, Melo or LeBron. But if you wasn't from that era, you wouldn't even know that shit existed, because that's how much they wrote Melo ass out of history. That's what happened. Let's go. He's going to be written out of history forever, y'all. Let's go. Remember their whole team. Chris Paul, goodbye, embarrassed. LeBron, embarrassed. Dwayne Wade, embarrassed. Their whole team, embarrassed. They finished. They ruined their NBA legacies, y'all. They did. They did. That shit with Dwayne Wade, his son, he's never going to be a big icon in basketball respected like that. He's just not. None of them are. In the end, they don't get to write the story in the end. They control the narrative online. Told you. Their focus was to control the online narrative, but they don't control it in the end. That's why in the end, they're getting exposed. See that? They exposed now. Carmeloanthony, he was on yachts. He was the man, but he looked real depressed now, sitting in that goddamn room, calling himself a podcaster. Now, he looking bad. He looked like he been hurt ever since he lost Lala. Sorry to tell you. Was it worth it? Y'all was a good couple together. Now y'all doing bad. Now look. Built in 2026 from the ground up, the resident comes with 6 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, along with plenty of outdoor space, including 3 terraces and a garden. So check it out. This property is new, y'all. It's actually new. Now, look. Hold up. This property was built 2016. On top of that, the property is not even 10 years old. So, it was just built 2016. She just bought it 2023. Now she's selling it already. Something is not right, y'all. Something ain't right. Like I said, I'm not knocking Lala. She got a lot of shit going on. She need the money. So, she rather be 8.5 million up than to be 8.5 million in debt. So I understand what Lala doing, and I'm not knocking her hustle, but I just wanted you to show the point of her fronting like she don't got to sell a house. But mind you, all right, let's just look at it one more time what Lala said. I love this house. Carmeloanthony told Gimme, it's where my son and our friends and family come to hang out. But it's a little big for me now. And I want another family or person to enjoy it the way we did. So it wasn't big when you first saw it. It wasn't big when you spent money on it, invested money into it. Now all of a sudden it's too big for you. Wow. No, that shit always was big, Lala. It always was big. It's just that you made them goddamn bills is big. Big house, bigger bills. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit like that. But they thought, y'all, I'm telling y'all what they all thought. I swear to God, you can see it so clear now. They thought those banks was going to be cutting in them checks forever, y'all. Did not tell you Wendy Williams was a sign of they all going to go broke? They thought them checks was always going to come in. That's what they thought, y'all. They always, it's no different from every year your job give you a bonus check and you banking on it, but this year you don't get a bonus check. You just don't get one. Don't say it. You don't get none. And then they tell you, we not doing that time. You know you can cash your time out. At the end of the year, you get your money off your time. We not doing that no more neither. And companies doing that now too. So that's why I say the money game changed. They understood Americans make a lot of money, but they blow a lot of money. That's why this whole thing with this money shit is different now. I told you. Now you're going to see it's a difference between getting money and being prosperous. Prosperity and getting money is 2 different things. Everybody that got prosperity going to be straight. But everybody that call themselves getting money, they're going to be struggling. Because now you really, really, really got to get money. And you got to chase it. and you got to figure it out. But everybody with prosperity, the money just comes to them. It's a difference now. It's a difference. You're going to see it. In this situation, TEYANA got prosperity because that money just came right in her pocket. She ain't had to do too much. She just stuck to the script. Eventually, Iman messed up and she got the bag, which means her messing with Iman was an investment for her. It was her investment that paid off years later. Get it? Because she was more successful financially off of this marriage than her own career. Bingo. She got lifetime benefits off IMAN SHUMPERT more than anything she did in music. You got it now? And Carmelo, by him getting caught this picture, ruined his life. So when I gave y'all the clue, I said celebrities got tricked with social media. They was never supposed to play with it because they didn't know by them being on social media, they were going to get exposed. And they didn't know in the end they was going to be stuck on this shit. And they didn't know in the end they was actually going to need this shit to sustain their relevancy. But this the same internet they all got embarrassed on. So like I said, when you go through history, you will see damn near every celebrity got embarrassed one by one, by one, by one, by one, every year. They all got a scandal some kind of way. They all got a scandal some kind of way. And you're going to see every year, the past 10 years, somehow all the black celebrities got tarnished. But they didn't know in the end, their tarnishment was going to be their disgrace. It was going to be their judgment why they no longer respected amongst American household. Wow, you're a cheater. Being that you're a cheater, Mello, your face ain't good, bro. You a cheater, meaning all people married don't respect y'all. People that fight for their marriage, people have been married 10 years, 20 years, 15, they don't respect y'all. See that? I want y'all to see how it plays out. Married women don't like Mello. So I tell you how this shit play out. You can play these roles, but you don't get, see, in y'all world it's cool. Yo, Mello getting ass, he a cheater. Yo, he the man. But in real households, they don't want their sons and daughters looking up to Mello. Mello represents a cheater, adultery. You proud of adultery. Other people not. People that love and respect and honor marriage and vows, they're not fond of adultery. So Mello is the face of adultery. So to the public, he's a piece of shit. Because they saying he did this to Lala, and y'all know Lala straight. But he embarrassed her. But what he didn't know, he was being spied on. See that? He got busted. He was being spied on. Right? So Mello, was the ass worth it? Because the word is, y'all are perverts. Y'all do anything for a nut. Y'all disloyal. Y'all love ass. Y'all love sex. And that's all y'all good for. And running and jumping and basketball, shit like that, smoking weed. Other than that, bro, was that ass worth it? Was it worth it? Well, now somebody digs out Lala, bro. But I'm going to give y'all a pass. I know why y'all marriages don't work. Because y'all shit be manufactured for clout. That's right. You're watching all the celebrity couples be exposed because the celebrity couple game is over, especially in black entertainment. I think Travis and them about to break up soon too. But in the black department, it's really finished because they don't have no careers no more. Why the hell are we both going to act like we're together when we both don't even have a damn career? Fuck it. All right? We don't have... Iman, you're not playing basketball no more. You're not beneficial, Iman. You're not playing ball no more. You're not winning no chips. You know what I'm saying? Mello, you're not playing no more. Lala, not in power no more. It's not relevant no more. Get it? It's white. It's not. It's played out. Meaning it was never based on love. Never. Manufactured couples. Okay, go back into the story of Lala and Mello. What happened? Mello was having beef with Lala's ex-boyfriend because she had a boyfriend when Mello got with her. No, Mello was a star. Lala, you gonna be with Mello. And she shitted on her ex. Yeah. The same thing Cardi B did to be with Offset. Yeah. Their original boyfriend, he gonna get shitted on. And they're gonna get with a celebrity boyfriend. And in the end, it's gonna always end bad for them. Now let's remember, Cardi B and Offset broke up. Who else broke up, y'all? Now let's look at the funny shit of it all. Who's still together? Asaprocky together. Jayz and Beyonce still together. And it's the funny shit. even Nicki and her husband still together. Cause one thing y'all don't get about Nicki, man. I don't think he's ever gonna cheat. I don't think he's ever gonna cheat. Get it? So he's never gonna lose Nicki or some cheating shit. That ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. You see it now, right? Carmelo Anthony was the man with LeBron. He had a deal with Jordan. But now Carmelo Anthony is a podcaster on YouTube. So like I said, they didn't keep their pride and dignity in the end. Fool, I'm a damn basketball player. I played my whole life. What the hell I look like sitting on my ass talking about sports? I play sports, fool. And if I ain't playing, my son gonna play. And I'm gonna make sure my son is the greatest. I'm gonna train my son 24/7 every fucking day till he make it. Fuck, I look like sitting on a couch. No, that's them because they're followers of influencers. But they don't understand the influencer shit is dead. Melo, this what ruins your life. That ass. See that ass, bro? Hopefully you still hitting it. Damn. Shannon Sharp ruined his career with ass too. Damn. Tyler Perry ruined his career with ass. Something about y'all and ass, I don't get it. See, to me, somebody has no sex control. Get it? All right. Men, this represents all y'all men. Get it clear. 2026. Sacrificing your family for ass is a price to pay. It's going to end bad for you, bro. It's not worth it. Go in the bathroom and jack off, fool. Because that nut is going to come out one way or another. But this nut now going to cost you thousands. Just ask IMAN Shumpert. All right? Now, Melo ain't bringing in no money no more. That's why Lala got to sell that house. Because she got to look out for herself. So, if Melo didn't do what he did, and maybe Melo was able to help take care of her, but he ain't playing no more. Got to sell that Brooklyn house. Get it? Her and Melo might got to split that money up. Melo might have helped buy it. You know what I'm saying? Melo might be behind it. Hey, we got to sell this house. Fuck that. Split this up. Bingo. No, y'all, they need that money. They're going to keep cashing out. It's going to get worse every year. This year going to be worse than last year. Okay. They all crashed 24. Last year was them perpetrating or not acknowledging it or don't know. But last 2025, best believe they felt it in their pockets. This year, 2026, they're going to really feel it. They're going to have to really fight and work. But this year, you're going to see the embarrassment. This year. Now, don't forget, there's levels to this shit. So, Melo made basketball money, big money. But you see, she got to cash out. Okay, Bill Cosby, big money, cashing out. You always keep in mind the low-level celebrities. The low-level. Before we looked at people like Boosie, Sexy Red, they was only down to $1 million, $2 million last year. Like, it's not hard to figure out. No, y'all, they are fucking so broke. That shit's sad now. It's just that, like I say, when you're a celebrity, all I got to do, family, is throw an outfit and go and come online. I'm going to look like I'm winning every day. You feel me? I got enough outfits in my closet right now. I can get dressed every day, but don't mean shit. I ain't got no real money. You know what I'm saying? But that's the power of the internet. I can sit on here every day with an outfit. Matter of fact, I could just be fresh from the shirt up and be good online because that's all you need. When I go live, I look like a bum every day, y'all. That's what I do because I don't got to be on camera. I like a straight bum, y'all. It's fun, too. So, look, all I got to do is throw on a shirt, a chain, and a hat, and they're going to think I'm winning anyway. That's all celebrities got to do, dummy. They know that. They know this. So, that's what been keeping them going. Meaning making them look like they still doing shit, making them look like they're irrelevant. But in reality, you will see they're not happy for real. They're not having no real fun. They're not happy, y'all. That part, I'm pretty sure you see clear. They just had these fake laughs. They miserable as fuck, y'all. They all are. I told you I can't watch none of them. They're not even entertaining. You see it now, right? I wanted y'all to see because what they were actually doing were bragging about their couples. They were rubbing in the face of everybody that don't have a couple, everybody that don't have a lover. They were just rubbing it in your face, you know, making you think they were the best couples. Now let's look at what I said. Now remember when I said when you look at anything in black entertainment, you're always going to get these fucking Temu ads. See that? As I'm scrolling La Anthony, I'm getting these Temu ads. Let's update. One Temu ad, we saw a shirt say, I need some head. Yesterday, we look at the Temu ad, says black inventors on a white woman. Next to a picture of umbrellas looking like dildos. Now look at today. I told you the word is y'all criminals, y'all perverts. Okay, Temu ad on y'all timeline. Check it out. Y'all criminals, personal stalker. I will follow you wherever you go, bathroom included, on y'all department. Y'all stalkers. See, keyword, y'all freaks, weirdos, perverts. Y'all also are the biggest what? Followers. But you didn't know the word follower is also tied in with stalker, because you were stalking celebrities on their page. You wasn't just following, you were stalking them. And then you talking to me like they're your friend. See, I told you the internet was going to expose weirdos. When somebody come at me and say, fame, you hating on them, and you this and that, and you, no, family, you a fucking weirdo. No, you be stalking celebrities, and you just mad because I'm talking about them, but you really a weirdo, because you a follower. It's all right here, y'all. Told you, you get joked, trolled, disrespected every day in your face. And then I'm going to show you another timeline where Temu not on it. Only in y'all department, Temu shit, because y'all criminals. See, black man, the word is you a dog, and you a criminal, fool. You a dog, right? Hey, you lady, you a female bitch, a female dog. That's y'all. Y'all dogs and y'all stalkers, bro. You a stalker, pervert. Follow you anywhere you go, bathroom included. Even in the bathroom, follow your ass. Or put a camera in there. Bingo. On Temu ad. Told you. Y'all should have been struck Temu. Now look at what Temu doing. After they took all your money, they trolling. See that? They go to dildo rainbow. They go to dildo umbrellas again. I guess they keep trying to tell freaks you can use that umbrella for more than one thing. As I'm reading La Anthony, this is stuff on the ad. See that? Y'all wear them suits, right? Here y'all go, Temu shit. Told you, wherever the black content, you're going to see freaky shit and disrespect. You got it now? Y'all criminals, perverts, and weirdos. All right. That's y'all market. Let's go. Fake ass couple. Yandy Mandisi. I'm only showing y'all this because they ain't nobody to talk about. You see now, it's a fake ass couple, right? The plan was, hey, black people, the only time you will ever see a real relationship, something that looked like a relationship, you only gonna see that shit in movies and on social media. But in the real world, y'all not gonna get married for real. Y'all never gonna be in love. That's one thing y'all not. Y'all gonna be in love. Y'all gonna be based on money and fucking. See that? All right. All right, let's laugh now, y'all. Are y'all gonna tell me throughout the years, you didn't see so many couples trying to prove to you online they was a perfect couple? Then it was people posting their whole families. You gonna tell me that didn't happen? Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but the point is, you're not gonna tell me that didn't come from the celebrities. People started putting their whole life online, y'all. People kept trying to prove how they was this perfect couple, and they take all these trips, and they got their own business, and they doing this and that. I used to look at this shit like, yo, man, these people need to stop their shit, because all the people that was doing it, they were just trying to brag, and they were really trying to make people feel bad that didn't have that. Now, mind you, I'm in a relationship the whole time, so like I said, this shit don't faze me. I know what they be doing, because I don't do that. Y'all think I live this way for real? Like if just because my relationship happy, I'm not gonna keep posting that shit. I also know that might give my shit bad luck, but I ain't gonna keep posting the rub in y'all face, because if I love my relationship and I'm so happy, that's for me to know and you to find out. It ain't for me to show it. So I know people that's into showing shit, that mean it ain't like that. It's fake bullshit. You want to keep proving. You know what I'm saying? So it's really called making a mockery of shit. So that's what they were doing, y'all. Celebrity couples. They were fucking acting. Meaning, if we get together, gonna make us some more money, that's what we gonna do. Because we can monetize this shit. So I wanted you to see what I said. Celebrity couple, it gets you magazine covers. See People Magazine? The celebrity couples got the magazines and reality TV shows, because we was in the era of media, not music no more. That's what y'all don't get. Since 2011, we've been in the era of media first, then music second, which means everybody that blew up did not blow up off of music. You got the facts now? Yandy is not a goddamn rapper. Lala ain't a rapper. Neither one of them make music. Neither one of them make music. It wasn't about music. It was about entertainment online. Get it? That's why I got the slogan online celebrities. Outside of online, nobody cares about them or don't even know about them. All right? So I want y'all to get that part clear. Online celebrity is what started with Instagram. It went hand in hand. Twitter, Instagram was specifically hand in hand with reality TV. Reality TV, after the show, the posts go to Instagram and X. Twitter is where they comment at. People comment on the show in real time while the show was on TV, which helped boost the rates. This is what reality TV was. Reality TV made everybody active on social media at the same time. This is where the bloggers coming at now. Because now the bloggers able to cover reality TV as well as the social media posts. This is where the bloggers start to take off and get rich off what the online celebrities created from reality TV. When I give you the clues, y'all forget Cardi B started from what? Online sensation first, then reality TV second, then a rapper third. Cardi was never a rapper first because it wasn't about that no more. All right? You got it? Gimmicks. All gimmicks. When Mona Scott Young running out of people for New York hip-hop. Plus, guess what else, New York hip-hop? They didn't want nobody from New York with real talent to be a star. So you don't put them on a TV show because you put somebody from New York on there that's new, fresh, got real talent, they're going to be a star after this shit. No, you only put low-level talent on this shit, has-beens, and motherfuckers that don't do nothing. That's what you put on Love and Hip Hop New York. Because New York, I wanted y'all to get clear. Over 10 years ago, they decided nobody from New York is going to be a superstar no more. I've been telling y'all this shit. Yeah, New York, you're going to come out. You're going to be something, but you ain't going to be the superstar. You're never going to be like 50 Jay-Z, Diddy, ever. Nah, you ain't going to make it that far. You're going to be low-level shit. You only going to be good enough to sit on Hot 97 and Power 105. That's it. But as far as you being a household name, New York is not going to help you with that. Y'all didn't know that was an unwritten rule years ago. When I gave you the clue, that's why certain people had to make it out of town. New York was not going to make no more superstars. So that's why we'll get Mandisi. We'll get Yandy, a manager from the industry. She's an industry manager. She's been down with the industry from day one. She's been goddamn groomed, picked, selected by Mona Scott Young. Mona Scott Young, the one behind Missy, all of them. I don't feel like going into their old ass. But all this shit was controlled, fake, corny, and boring as hell. All right? So I ain't watched that shit. Stevie J, all that shit was corny and controlled. I'm glad. Stevie J and who else? How many girls Stevie J had to keep the show going? All right, it was a gimmick. You get it now? When Remy came home, she ain't rapping the booth. Gimmick. We know already. Papoose was sent on her. Papoose was put on her to get her pregnant and ruin her ass. That's what happened. All right? Ruin her ass. That's what he did. We're going to get to Ice-T and Coco because they said she used AI. Celebrity couples. Papoose going to ruin her ass. Now, let's bring it back. What career did Papoose have? His best song was rapping on a damn mixtape. He don't got no music. Gimmick. New York gimmick. Outside of New York, nobody even know what Papoose is. Did you know that? Nope. Outside of hip-hop, BT, nobody know Papoose is. But y'all didn't get what they did to Remy. When in the end, they tried to make Papoose bigger than Remy. Because that was the plan. She from Big Pun Legacy. But you don't get in the end, Remy got dragged. Because that's because of Fat Joe. You didn't get Papoose was really down with Fat Joe because it go back to K-Slay. No, the plan was you going to get with Remy, Pat. You going to be the man. You going to get clout off her while she in prison. When she come home, you going to get her pregnant. You going to get clout off that too. But in reality, Papoose was never nobody. And I saw that nigga downtown Brooklyn years ago with a goddamn yellow leather jacket. He always been a basic freestyle battle rapping ass nigga. That's who he always was. That's who he is. And the truth is, Remy Ma always been a better rapper than Papoose. But you gonna see, they played this game when Remy got out of prison, you don't let her be a big rapper no more. Don't let her get on that fucking mic. You don't let the fans tap back in with Remy, because the truth is they love Remy. So you're going to see. Knock her ass up. Knock that. Slow her ass down. Slow ass down. Meanwhile, Remy got out of jail. She was supposed to be the goddamn female pocket of shit. Y'all know that. And guess what? The truth is, before she went to prison, Remy Ma was my favorite female rapper. But I told y'all the truth. I said when she come home dealing with them clowns, and she deal with them clowns, I lost respect for her. And that's sad, but it's the truth. But I got to look at it fair. I'm going to say it ain't all her fault. I'm going to say she ain't had no fucking choice. Who was going to help Remy? Who had her back? She was surrounded by all these clowns. Fat Joe, him, K-Slay, all these niggas. All right? Meanwhile, I remember she had beef with Fat Joe before she went in. Word is, she was going to shoot Fat Joe in his ass. His ass was scared. That's what I heard. All right? So when she had spoke with that girl, which I don't get, at that whole time, Remy was also straight bullshit. Meaning, she was ready to bust a lot of people in their ass. That's why they put ass in jail. Because I told you, the New York rapper's going to put your ass in jail. Max B. You going to see Max B beef with Jimmy? Max B ass got sent to jail. All right? I don't got to play. It's over. You see it in the end. Remy got fucking dragged, right? Now, for the new generation, hip-hop. This hip-hop history. Now, the average young person, if I ask them about Remy Ma, they will have no clue that Remy actually is a real spitter. No, they're going to look, the new generation of Remy and Papoose, no, Remy, she get pregnant and she get clown now about Papoose and claressashields. See that? No, because they did it to Remy on purpose. I told y'all they played this game. They made it where if everybody in New York going to be ruined, God damn it, Remy, you're going to be ruined too. We all going to be fucking finished. That's the game they played. 2024, Fat Joe career was over. Nigga getting booed. Yankee fans don't like him. Remy is in that pot. She can't escape. She can't get out. Papoose is the prisoner. He the CO. Papoose is Remy Ma's ankle monitor, y'all. Yes, it's all out the bag now. Now you're going to see who really cared about their relationship more. Who benefited more. You could tell Remy ain't give a fuck, but you could tell Papoose loved it. Nigga, Papoose, you ain't gonna fool me, nigga. You ain't even start wearing designer like that till you got with Remy, nigga. Stop. That's my whole point. Nigga was still wearing Yankee hats from downtown. He did not, and you could tell Papoose dressed like he just started rocking designer recent. That was when he got with Remy. That nigga was not wearing designer like that. He was just happy he could spend her fucking money and wear designer and chains. Meanwhile, he didn't do shit. Get it? But get her pregnant. Because he represent the dirty nigga from New York that just get bitches pregnant all day and don't do shit. That's Papoose. Get it? He ruined Remy Ma's career. Meanwhile, it ain't over yet. But I wanted y'all all to know, Papoose, Fat Joe, all of them was in on ruining Remy ass. Because all of the New York rappers know down in their soul. Cameron, you name one. They all know Remy rap better than all they fucking punk ass. So the plan was, when she come home, don't let her be the new pop. Turn her into a goddamn baby mama. And that's what they did to her, y'all. That's what happened. And now you see her getting clout, right? She ain't have a chance. All the men conspired against her. So I told y'all the only way to win, you got to leave New York, bro. You got to leave that shit. They didn't know that. So she came home, she supposed to got the fuck out of there. I'm talking about I wouldn't fuck with. She supposed to not fuck with none of them. But they ran game. You know we got this song called All the Way Up. Yeah, friends, we're going to get on this song. And then Jay got on it later. And Remy been stuck ever since Jay got on that, ever since Jay-Z got on that All the Way Up remix. You ain't heard from Remy since, now have you? I'll wait. Y'all don't get how this shit work. They got payback on Remy. That whole shit with Papoose and Fat Joe was a lie, y'all. They ain't never had no fight. Lies. 50 Cent roast T.I. for bombing during his comedy special. So, T.I. is a YouTuber and a fake-ass comedian. See that? No, the joke is rappers are comedians, fool. No, you seeing it. You got it now. All other fake rappers stopped rapping years ago. The fake rappers. Who the fake rappers, y'all? All the ones that were just in the game for the money. Cameron. Fake-ass rappers. Jim Jones, all the fake ass rappers stop rapping. Why? They don't got the big label behind them no more. Can y'all now see that now, family? Small fries, big people, rappers, wannabe rappers, bad bitches, whoever you are. Can you see it now, 2026? The only reason why they wanted to rap and be big, because they had big shit behind them. Okay, you got the biggest label from New York. You got the biggest manager. You got the biggest radio stations. You got the biggest budget. You got the biggest video. MTV gonna play you regardless. BT gonna play you regardless. You got all this fucking help. Now they don't want to rap no more. Wow. I wonder why. Because they never was fucking rappers. That's why. All the rappers that needed the machine to maintain, you gonna see they fucking done. 50 Cent roast T.I. for bombing, flopping. This is the second time he tried to do comedy. Family, it's very simple. T.I. need the money. It's very simple. When was T.I. ever funny? T.I. was never funny, period. He was never funny. So if he was never funny before, how the hell is he going to be funny now? All right? No, it's called T.I. trying to make money. You know what else the game they playing? It's another game they playing. It's called take the money from the comedians. Take the money from the comedians. They saw Cat Williams getting all this money for all these years straight. All these comedians get money. No, take the comedians' money. That's why I said comedians got tricked. Comedians, y'all turn to fucking YouTubers. Y'all did everything but perfect. Y'all crashed, man. Y'all crashed yourself. Now y'all YouTubers. Now T.I. want to be a fucking comedian. Told y'all, what's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all doing all this dumb shit. Y'all comedians, now you want to do all this social media shit. Y'all stop joking. All this new shit came out. Y'all ain't got no new material. Y'all ain't roasting no more. Now T.I. want to joke. Meanwhile, he is a joke. No, Black Hollywood, y'all fucking, they just dumb as hell, y'all. They should have, I don't know why they got possessed with this online shit. I'm not going to keep playing with y'all. Anytime I show you hip-hop, I'm going to show you 8 reactions, 5 likes, 6 comments. Anywhere you see the word hip-hop, you're going to see failure. Period. Let's go. Hip-hop. Do y'all know Ice-T is 67 years old? Let's say it. He look good for his age. Even though he's still hanging around hip-hop at 67. That's where the game is at now. Well, Ice-T is 67 and Coco is 46, but that's not the point. After the picture, they got roasted because they trying to say Coco used AI on this shit, and they try to say Ice-T try to say it ain't. What do y'all think? It looked like it's a glow by her face. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. It looked like she used AI filters on her shit. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It does. It just looked like that picture looked fake as hell. It looked like AI. Stop it, Ice-T. That's my opinion. All right, that's Coco. That's an old picture from 2002, but the way that shit got her so perfect and that little glare, and like I say, I look outside the box. Like I say, I'm not dumb, y'all. That shit look like AI. What y'all think? That shit like AI, right? Giving her a perfect body, and the way they sit and the way she on him, it just looked like that background is fake. Because you know that's you can do that with AI. AI, you can make the background fake. You can make the person, you can do whatever with it. So there you go. And like I said, you got the hybrid AI where you take real shit and blend the fake shit in with it, where it be partial real, partial fake. But that shit like AI to me. And you see that glare right there. But Ice-T with a bold face said, that's not AI. Nah, Coco just bad like that. Ice-T stood by wife Coco Austin after someone accused him of posting the AI-generated version. He said, nah, Coco, she just bad like that, bro. That's what he said. But I told we gonna be in a time where you're not gonna know what you're looking at. All I know is Ice-T little daughter is gonna have issues when she gets to school. Yeah, yes. Milk and yogurt don't age well. The 9 is divine. She be crazy not to filter AI. He lying. He lying. That's why I say they won't stop lying, y'all. No, it's not that they lying. They just think everybody's still stupid. I told them ain't nobody stupid no more. They just Ice-T from the era in the 80s. Well, you could trick people with cameras and televisions. People who used to be dumb. That was our elders. The new generation, you're not tricking them no more. So they won't get it through their fucking head. So I told them it ain't gonna work. So you see it, right? Okay. Now, mind you, cocoa price still look good, but what's the point? We know. Family. When you get all those BBLs and all that shit, it's a price to pay when you get older. So I understand. They said, ain't nowhere in hell you got all those BBLs, and as you got older, your body is more perfect as you get older. Your stuff, you know what I'm saying? That's what people looking at. So let's go. Now, I wanted to show y'all with the ads. Now, I told you when you on certain black ads, you're going to get this freaky Temu shit. Personal stalker. I will follow you everywhere you go, bathroom included. Temu ads on black ads, right? Now, let me show you this. On iced tea ad, you know, cocoa in it. On iced tea ad, this will come on the timeline. And why am I showing you this? To show you it's a difference in the ads on what content you're watching. But this the joke in the code I get in this ad for iced tea. Iced tea is an old man. He's 67 years old. So the algorithm assumes when you click on the iced tea, you're probably older and your old ass needs some shit for your stomach. Because, you know, you eat pork and all this old other shit. So I want y'all to see how AI is hand in hand with the algorithm. It got a mind of its own with the ads. It knows where to put what ads. Ad placement is AI generated. See that? That's not for young. You don't promote that to nobody young because they don't need that shit. It's for older people. That's why it's on Ice-T ad, because he's 67 in hip-hop. So they know a lot of you hip-hop heads, you drunk a lot of 40s, liquor at your old age. You got bubble guts now, your stomach fucked up and fucking around with Ice-T. Your ass probably need Pepsodent too. So you see, I wanted y'all to just see product placement manufactured through AI intelligence that we have no control over, but it's a program. AI knows who you are, meaning AI judges you by the content. If you clicking on Ice-T hip-hop, you must be old. Here go a Pepsodent ad. Okay? You clicking on Anthony, okay? You with the young reality TV crowd, you probably shop at Temu. Here you go. Right in your face. You're probably a freak too. Here the dildos. I mean the umbrellas. It's all coded through technology. All right? I'm gonna tell y'all I told y'all what's happening. AI is watching us now. AI is watching us 24/7. AI is studying us 24/7. It's copying us 24/7. And AI is all in our shit. That's what AI does. AI controls you. So like I said, if you don't click on what you want to watch, AI got something for you. When I tell you, I always like to thank everybody for clicking on this channel, because y'all are humans that click on this channel every day. But if it comes to AI, you ain't going to see this channel. You ain't going to see these damn videos because AI controls it. Meaning, if you go a week without clicking on this channel, you might not see it no more. If you go 2 days without, you might not. That's how I go. Whatever. Okay, you didn't watch me, but you've been watching other shit going to be in your timeline. Whatever you watch, going to stay on your timeline now. That's how it is. What you want to disappear, don't watch it no more. It'll disappear. That's how AI work now. So I'm not playing. I did my own experiments. When I told you I don't watch people no more, like my competition or anybody, I don't watch their ass. And their ass just disappeared. Nobody's on my timeline like that. Only certain people. Only of a certain caliber you might pop up, but nope. That whole department, I don't see that shit at all. At all. That's not, I've been giving y'all updates on this AI takeover, which is really controlling the algorithm. Meaning, you only see now what you click on like that consistently. If you don't consist on that shit consistently, that's why I kept telling you, I'm starting to see this real view, fake view shit now. Yeah. Because if people don't click on your shit, they ain't going to see it. It's like that now. Let me give you the clue. I gave you clues with Stephen A. Let me give you an update. On my timeline, Stephen A is going live. Check this out. As he's going live, now I don't know what time I caught it, but he's Stephen A. Smith. He's a somebody. He covered Allen Iverson his whole career, as he'll tell you. He been covering sports for over 20 years. So if Stephen A. Smith have 159 people watching him, what you think that means? 159? Don't matter when I go live. Don't matter if I do an upload. I'm going to get more than that watching. 159 watching Stephen A. Something going on, y'all. Now, 3 hours later, it's on my timeline on my computer. Stephen A, he's still there, pops up. 3 hours later, 4,300 views. But for Stephen A, that's not good views. So are you seeing this shit what's happening? I've been giving y'all proof on many people in that department what's happening. You know what that means? People not clicking on them. People not watching them like that no more. They just not. And it also is a percentage of a lot of Americans have been displaced due to natural disasters. California had floods. East Coast Arctic blast. Power been shut off. And I've been giving y'all these updates. After major catastrophe, the numbers online drop, which is the viewership, because people are being displaced with no power, no Wi-Fi. That's making the views go down as well. So I wanted y'all to see, if people do not rock with you, they're not coming back. So I salute and appreciate everybody that taps into this channel, because that's the time we in now. Like I said, now a lot of them want to start being nice to fans. Now they want to start acknowledging subscribers. But before that, I'm going to tell you what happened. They all were taking their subscribers for granted. They all were just chasing topics. They thought it was about money. They was all about the money. They thought fans was a gimme. They thought it was all about clicks and views. Now they looking fucking stupid. That's what's happening, y'all. 159 watching Stephen A. Smith debut his video. 3 hours later, 4,000 watching. He was on that. He's from national TV. He got a name. His name is Stephen A. Smith, y'all. Are you crazy? No, if I got a name from national TV over 20 years, even when I'm failing, I'm still supposed to be winning over the average person. Don't matter. But I know the truth. First take views been dropping. Family, you can look up all public views are public information. So I know what views Sports Take Stephen A been getting. When I gave out a clue, people on YouTube was getting more views than First Take. But that's also, I know on YouTube, a lot of these views are fake. Because family, if you're averaging 250,000 views, you get enough views for a damn TV show, which means you'll be getting other offers if them shit's real like that. All right? So, First Take views been dropping. It's starting to show on Stephen A. Smith platform. Plus, you got to remember this too, y'all. Stephen A. got into politics, and he rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. So a lot of people turned on Stephen A. That's part of it. No, y'all, you're watching the black department crash, as I said it was. Now you're watching the media department crash. That's all you're watching. All right? Also, beware of this shit right here. Check this out. This shit made me laugh, y'all. No mercy. Check it out. GMC dealership sold $80,000 truck to elderly man with dementia and let him drive alone. You see this shit? You see this? This show you how thirsty they are. He had dementia. They put his ass in a contract. His family said, hell no. Plus, they said, family scheming on that money. Family waiting on him to die. They're like, hell no, that's 80,000. No. We taking this truck back. They finessed him. You see this shit? No mercy on the elders, y'all. Your family, let's use our brain. Where the hell was he going to do with this truck? Where was he going to go? What the hell was he going to do? They show you them dealers have no mercy. You know what I figured out too? We spoke about this, right? We are also, y'all, in a generation of seniors that don't want to acknowledge their seniors. I know this from my own family. Y'all pay attention and get used to it. This era of seniors, they want to be young forever. That's cool. But they do not want to acknowledge a nursing home or senior living. They don't want to acknowledge that shit, y'all. They don't. We are. Top of the top. We up on a Thursday. That's the era we in, y'all. Remember that. We in the era. Remember, we not only in the era. See, look. Social media made it where nobody want to grow up. So the seniors don't want to be seniors no more. You know, middle-aged people, everybody don't want to be their age. So I've been watching this because they talking about it. A lot of seniors are going broke, being evicted because they've been trying to fight going to nursing homes. They still want to pay regular rent. They still want to drive new cars, be in the street, go outside. What else we know? We just looked at the other day. I showed the people the stats and analytics of 2025. The most cheaters are seniors because they trying to be young again, y'all. So grandpa probably got that truck because his ass still trying to be young and mess around because a lot of elders are cheating amongst themselves, and older men are cheating with younger women, and older women are cheating with younger men. So the elders are actually fucking cheating more, and that's why a lot of they ass don't want to be in that senior category. These are facts now. I got the stats. Get it? So he got dementia, could be part of it, but part of it could be his ass want to still be young. You know what I'm saying? And have some fun. Grandpa, I would have some fun. And his family could want his ass. Get it? His family might want his ass rest in peace. Granddad, you trying to be young too long. Granddad, we waiting on your ass. We need this house. And you spending money still, Granddad. You ain't supposed to spend his money. And then Granddad could have said, fuck y'all, I'm going to spend this money on purpose. I know y'all waiting for me to die. Just for that, I'm going to go buy a car. Granddad could be on that shit like that. Because some elders smart, y'all. Some elders got on, I heard them out their own mouth say that shit. They ain't leaving no house behind. All elders did reverse mortgage on purpose. The biggest dumb shit they ever did, though. Reverse mortgage. Why? Family ain't getting a house. They said, F the family, I'm getting a reverse mortgage. We're going to pack. Hey, look, baby, we're going to get this money now. We're going to celebrate, have fun, take our trips, and we're going to do all this shit, even though we fucking seniors, and even though when we die, family ain't going to have shit. That's the new wave they've been doing. The whole last era we've been in, your favorite president era and all of that, a lot of black people did reverse mortgages on their home. Yes, they did. And they don't, I'm going to just leave it at that, y'all. That's the new shit. Elders being freaky, elders still trying to be young, but elders also will kill your ass. Family, do you see the grill on that truck? Just know, his old ass hit you with that grill, your ass dead. Especially, they always somehow hit oncoming traffic. See, they always hit the traffic that's right in their face on top of that. See, old people don't go in ditches. No, they always hit somebody's ass head up. So guess what? If he hit you in that truck going to turn into a battling ram and you're going to be dead. Because this old ass shouldn't be driving anyway. And on top of that, you notice this too, y'all? Old people, they don't want to drive a small car. They always got a big ass car. You notice that shit? They always want a big car. Get no small shit if you want to still be old and drive. Because I'm telling you, man, they get on my nerves with they shit sometimes because they be doing too much. All right? Stop trying to be young your whole fucking life, all right? Stay out them goddamn cars. And y'all the reason why insurance going up too. Y'all the main ones crashing. That's why now, bro, when you're an elder or you older, you don't get no discount. Before, you ain't get in trouble. You hit 40, your shit be cheap. No, the truth is, y'all, since all these elders been driving, the fucking price of insurance is still up because all the old people driving and crashing, man. That's why our generation, we ain't get no love on tax breaks or insurance. Excuse me. Remember back in the day, if your car is old and you're a certain age, your insurance is supposed to be $80. Shit like that. $79. $119. No, because all the elders still crash. Is no such thing as being rewarded as an older driver no more. You see this shit? They did that. That's what they did. Yeah, I'm coming around the corner right now. Shit. You're trying to drive and got the fucking Bluetooth headphone on, y'all. Trying to get some ass. I'm coming to pick you up right now. We're going to go to dinner. We're going to go to breakfast. Yeah, be outside. The fucking Bluetooth on. All right, man. Grandpa, turn that shit off before I hear your whole conversation, your cheating ass. That's them, y'all. Now, look. I told you this is the year of disgrace and failure. Now, why am I showing you this? Before football season started, I told y'all, Mike Tomlin from Pittsburgh going to get fired. I said, by Aaron Rodgers coming in, his ass going to get fired because Aaron Rodgers is a coach and a team killer. Here's the proof. Now, the coach from the Ravens got fired yesterday, John Harbaugh, right? And Mike Tomlin trying to say that's not right how they did him. It's not right. No, fool. When I was watching this shit, I was like, no, Mike Tomlin, you know you next. So he tried to say them firing the Ravens coach wasn't right. Fool. They like John Harbaugh was their coach for 18 years. What you mean it wasn't right? The Ravens ain't see the championship in 13 years. Like Mike Tomlin, what you mean firing Lamar Jackson coach was wrong? He been there 18 years. It was his time to go. But what's my slogan? Didn't I tell you black people don't want to accept when it's over? Didn't I tell you they don't respect Father Time? Didn't I tell you for blacks entertainment, the Sandman have to come get them? Mike Tomlin is another one on the TV show. I got started. It's called Sandman. They never know when to leave, y'all. Here's another example. Mike Tomlin has been the Pittsburgh Steelers coach for damn near 20 years, and he don't want to leave. They've been giving him all the warnings to leave. He don't want to leave. This year, his ass going to be fired because he don't want to leave. All right? So, the funny shit for me, he was complaining about how they fired the Ravens coach. And in my mind, I'm like, Mike, you know goddamn well you about to get fired next. You see his face? All right, then. His ass know he fucking next. So, as they crash, you see Stephen A. Views crashing? Tell you, man, it's a chain of command. As football and basketball get corny, as it is, they're going to get corny. They don't got nothing to talk about. See, he's talking about John Harbaugh being fired, but nobody cares. All right? So I'm showing you how all of this shit is going somewhere, and it's finally being proven that they crashing. Now let me show you this one. Top of the top. Salute to everybody that's up catching this live in real time. We up on a Thursday. It's January the 8th, 2026. What's up, y'all? Hold up. Oh, so now I got to use, I know, okay. What's up, everybody? What's up, AI? What's up, bro? He been there forever, no chips. All right, let's go. Hold up. 1,200 car note, 300 iPad. I've never even heard of a $12 car note. I never even heard of no shit like that. I'm not paying $1,000 car note. Hell no. I'm not doing it. Just certain things I'm not doing it. I don't want that burden on my neck. I don't want to pay $1,000 a month on some shit that's gonna sit there. And I gotta make up excuses on why I want to drive. Today I'm about to go do this. Today I'm gonna go do this. And I'm gonna spend $1,000 a month on a car where every time I get in it, it's gonna cost me money. And 9 times out of 10, every time I get in it, I'm gonna spend money. See what I'm saying? I'm smart enough to know that. No, I'd rather blow $1,000 a month on shopping or some other shit. I'm not gonna buy it on no car. That's me, y'all. That's where I'm at. No, I'm not into how shit look no more. That's y'all. Told you that shit on how shit look. You still banking on how shit look. That car costs $100,000. It looked like you can afford it, but in reality, do you got $100,000 in your bank account? I'd rather have $100,000 in my bank account than a car outside that look like $100,000. See what I'm saying? I don't want to live. Me personally, I don't want to live like that. See, I'm gonna give y'all this last update. All of that car shit, it goes back to the 60s and 70s. Man, I like that car you got, man. That car is so sharp. Man, that car, man, the wheels, man. That car shit come from back in the day, y'all. When blacks were so fucking poor, they got tired of that bus and they ain't had no car. Nobody in their family had a car. They ain't had shit. There was no Uber Lyft. They always praised the car. Car made you a man in the hood, and your family, your neighborhood. A car in a black community, y'all, was an accomplishment, like a doctor's degree. And when you got a car, people were proud of you. And then you were proud of yourself. I got me a car, my first car. But the truth is, y'all, a car is not an accomplishment. A car is strictly for you to get from point A to point B, getting shit done for the day. That's all the car's for. Getting shit done for the day and on the weekend to take your family out. That's it. Those are the two things the car's for, period. Get to your money and take care of your family. That's it. Anything outside of that is bogus. So what happened? Bro, you know goddamn well you had a family. You out here getting Mercedes coupes. Woman, you know goddamn well you got kids. You out here trying to get goddamn Beamers that's old as hell with drop. Stop it. You know you supposed to got a family van. You know you supposed to got the Expedition. You know you supposed to got that motherfucking Honda Jeep. Here y'all go with this foreign shit, trying to be fucking celebrities. No goddamn well, you're trying to ball on social service money. You're balling off tax money. You're balling off some shit you need for your family, but you don't want to be corny and get a family van, right? That's what you did. So your stupid ass got a family. Now you're paying 93 gas because you ain't count the gas bill. You got the car and insurance, but you ain't going to count. You're going to spend $3,000 just in gas this year because you got 93 and you run around a lot. See, you got a family, you run around a lot, you burn more gas. Meanwhile, your car need more repairs, going to cost you more money. But instead of you getting a family van that never breaks down, you want to go foreign. So, like I said, these car dealerships, everybody got hit. When I showed you, we just been through the biggest era in history of fucking repos. That's why the car's expensive now, and they're making it where if you can't afford it, you will not get it. You want to blame why everything is up? Everything is up because all these banks and companies took losses, giving shit to people that can't pay it off. So when these companies took all them losses or repos and evictions, they said, we're going to fix everybody. If you can't afford it, you ain't going to smell it. You ain't going to see it. Don't even come to the lot. And if you got that tax money shit, don't work no more. That's how they made it. So I'm saying all of that because it was just money grabs. So being that Lala Anthony bought this house, that's when the money was good. So if she bought this house 2023 for 6.2 and she just now selling it 20, let's just say we just came out of 25. So let's say she only had the house 2 years. She's selling already. But she want us to think she's selling a home because it's too big now. Something like that. Let's take a look, y'all. Let's take a look. Because in my opinion, this is actually some of the best property I saw recent. Because I know this shit's solid. I know it's strong. It's in New York City. It's in Brooklyn. Brooklyn is prime real estate. I know this house for Lala was a straight investment for the future. So I know she would gain more from this house the more she sit on it. But it looked to me like she rushing to sell it. Simple, because she just got it. She need the money, y'all, which is proof of what's going on. Let's take a look. Lala Anthony asks $8.5 million for her stylish Brooklyn townhouse with a glamour room. All right, let's go. You see the driveway? Okay. She says, I love this house. Lala Anthony told Gimme it's where my son and our family, where our friends and family come to hang out, but it's a little big for me now, and I want another family or person to enjoy it. Lala, this house been big. This shit been big before and now. That house gonna be big if 5 of us live there. It's still a big house. It was always big. No, I get it. It just don't make sense to pay on this big-ass house when you can use the money. All right. I also know this big-ass house costs you bills for the year. I get it. It's cool. But I just want Lala to know, I know what's happening. So I know y'all have to cash out because Melo's a dickhead and he messed up the bag, being a cheater. So you had to divorce his ass and you got to look out for you and the kids because he's a dummy. And I know you need the money because he ain't giving you none. He do YouTube now. He can't give you no YouTube check. YouTube take 30% of that. All right? So that's why they disgraced. I can flip it on you. YouTube now pimping celebrities. So I can flip it on you. In your mind, they doing content. In reality, YouTube pimping their ass. Okay, let's prove it. You heard about celebrities don't want to pay a manager 10%, 15%. Well, YouTube get 30%. Who getting pimped? Are they pimping YouTube or YouTube pimping them? Which one is it? Told you, I play around, I laugh and joke, but I'll tell you what it is. No, in reality, YouTube getting 30% of every celebrity with a name off the rip. Free money. Free money. Every time your famous ass come on our platform, we get free money. Bingo. Told you y'all got tricked and pranked in the end because y'all ain't have no integrity. No, you see, if your manager said give me 30%, your ass to be bitching. But YouTube getting their 30% of every last one of y'all off the rip. So like I said, y'all the dummies. I'm not famous. I don't got a name. Y'all do. Every celebrity came online, gave YouTube free 30% of their goddamn name. And guess what else? YouTube gonna always own the rights to all their content to the day they fucking die. That's why they all stupid, y'all. That's why. Because why? They needed the money. That's why I said they ain't gonna trick me. If I'm gonna be broke, if I'm going broke, whatever the fuck you want to say, everything gonna be in my name. I'm gonna own the rights. Everything is gonna be all mine. I don't care if I'm an ex-celebrity. All I make is $1,000 a day. I don't care if all I make is $500 a day. That shit gonna be all mine. I ain't owe nobody shit. Ain't nobody get nothing off me. That's how I'm gonna carry my whole legacy. Get it? That's why I told you they were dumb. Because people notice if you build it, they will come. 24/7. If you build a platform, whatever you build, they will come, and they will come full force because they ain't gonna build nothing they self. All right? So remember, I told the world, in the end, they getting pimped. Because when they came on YouTube, YouTube get a 30% cut of free money off all their asses. Period. So they can talk all they want. YouTube getting free money off every celebrity with a YouTube channel, period. So I say that because these are the same celebrities that will bitch with the agent for getting a cut. They want to beat, they are bitch with the manager. Ain't no manager getting no 30%. Hell no. That ain't gonna happen. See what I'm saying? But YouTube get 30% off their ass every month. That's worse than a manager. See that? Bingo. So who's really getting paid? Who really need YouTube? Who don't? That's why I told you the real respectable celebrities that know that know who the fuck. All the real celebrities that know who they are and know their real value and worth, they not playing around on social media and YouTube because they not gonna crash their stock and they smart enough. Why the hell would I come on YouTube so somebody else will get 30% off my name for free and keep my content? Nah. They knew better, y'all. That's why I say this was a follower shit for celebrities, monkey see, monkey do. But they didn't know it was going to lower all their stock because they doing the same shit I'm doing, and I never been famous. I never lived in a mansion, never lived in Hollywood, never lived in a goddamn loft, never did none of the rich shit that they do, but somehow they doing the same shit I do every day. Get it? They lowered their stock, y'all. Now, once you become low, you can't go back up. They never going back up. Once you're selling your homes, that just means she ain't gonna buy no more homes. All right? If she's selling her home for $8 million, that means she ain't gonna buy no home for $8 million. Never. No time soon. Told you we at the end. It's all in your face, y'all. That means La know when we buy no mansions no time soon. 2026, you gonna watch the cash out and the collapse. Let's go. Now, on one hand, like I say, the wife with the basketball player is playing out on two sides. Lala got to cash out, and Teyana just cashed out off IMAN SHUMPERT basketball ass. Here's the catch, y'all. When I tell you everything's connected. IMAN SHUMPERT, carmeloanthony played on the same team together. See what I'm saying? Played on the same team together. IMAN SHUMPERT built his name playing with carmeloanthony. Now look at today how things pan out, y'all. See that? Both of them are friends. Both of them ain't got no girl no more. See that? Do you see the same narrative, the same storyline? How these men somehow can't keep a woman? How somehow they always accuse of cheating, doing something. They always doing everything but the right thing. Do you see it now? All right. Both best friends, same team, both of them somehow lost their wife, girl, somehow. So, Teyana cashed out. She's not the fool today. So, look to me like somebody had a come up. Let's look at Teyana back then. Back then, she was a nobody. She was a cross-dresser. Nobody. But today, because of Iman Shumpert, she's a lot richer. And what y'all don't get is, she is more rich and famous off Iman Shumpert than her own career. That's the magic trick in the end. All right? I told you they flip the game. They take you straight and make you fruity. They also take fruity people and make them straight. They do it all. You know what I'm saying? I told you in a Little Richard story. For those who didn't get the episode, for those who don't know, Little Richard had a wife. Little Richard also he likes sex with women. Little Richard has sex with women too. Because in that game, you're going to be backwards. Little Richard came in that game fruity, he was already gay. They said, Richard, you gonna have sex with a woman. You're going to get flipped, bro. That's the name of the game. So I told you, come in straight, you're going to do something fruity. You come in fruity, they're going to make you straight. Teyana Taylor is who she is. She was always a tomboy. She was never feminine. They made her feminine. You get it? She was a tomboy. They turned her into a woman. You know what I'm saying? But she always show you who she is for real. Look at her like this. She a woman, they start taking penis to older. You get it? Yeah. Y'all know it was rumors on Nicki, right? Allegedly, Nicki was a you-know-what before that, right? A stud. Okay. You heard the rumors, right? All right, because they're going to make them feminine. One way or another. They got to sell records. So as you see, let's look at the cash out. The divorce settlement has the internet talking heavy. Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert finalized their split, and the details revealed just how significant the outcome was. Teyana reportedly walked away with 4 homes, over $10 million in value. She got paid a one-time 7-figure payout, a payment of over $1 million in cash, whatever. She got to keep the $300,000 Maybach and the $70,000 Mercedes Sprinter, the Sprinter van. She also has a tour bus. She also retained 100% ownership of all her companies, keeping what was always hers. On top of that, Iman is required to pay $8,000 per month in child support for their daughters. Wow. He got to kick out a lot of money, boy. So now, after this episode, I got to see how much he working with, because he got his own bills. He got shit he got to do, and that has nothing to do with if he want to start a new life. You see, he can't start. If he want to get married again and start a whole new life, his money ain't right. No, she helped collapse his ass. Good job, Teyana. Good job. Good fucking job. I'm saying, good job, man. Let's go. All right. She wanted to end. She was more successful off Iman Shumpert relationship than her own career, y'all. That's how real it is. Now, today, she being praised for her career because she in that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and that shit is up for a Golden Globe. So I saw at the awards the other day. Yeah. But the people, this what the people saying. They saying Iman Shumpert, man, where was your lawyer? Damn, you got screwed, bro. He got screwed, bro, like he was one of us. Like he had no lawyer. You see that? He got screwed like he didn't even have a lawyer. You get it? All right, let's go. I would have just rather a nice payout, just leave it at that. All this other shit, I just gave her a payout and we even. Some shit like that. Keep everything. Take this money. We done. That's it. All right. I got to give you the money and pay for the school. I got to pay for the school and give you allowance money every month too. And goddamn. So look, this is the definition of pimping. And guess what? Let's see what she got back. She got $10 million in houses. One of them houses she gonna get to Diddy. One of them houses going to Diddy when he come home. And that million, all those millions in the lawsuit, Diddy gonna get a cut out of that shit too. Diddy like, I'm the one that put you with. I told you to holler at him. Yeah, he gonna get his cut too. Damn, man, damn. But I'm gonna tell y'all all, don't let this discourage you from getting married, because they were nothing with a bunch of jackasses getting married anyway for clout and money. They ain't love each other anyway, y'all. But look, check it out. Girl, collect your coins for you and your children. So the woman said, that's good. Like I say, for the kids and the family, I ain't mad. I ain't mad at her for what I'm not mad. It's just that I know what the fuck she did. Meaning, they was going to break up one way or another anyway. They was going to break up. Everything you see was going to happen anyway. But what somebody said, you can make more money. It's the bond you losing with the children that are priceless. So, IMAN Shumpert got sacrificed so TEYANA could be a widow in the end. You ain't get it, y'all? All the black women going to be scarlet. They're going to be harlots in the end. They all going to be with the child with no man. They all going to be on the welfare system one way or another. Told you, it ain't about money. They in the Hollywood welfare system. Yeah, the mom with all the kids. Cardib, Teyana. We'll keep going. It's going to be Remy Ma soon, too. I'm about to tell everybody on welfare, don't feel bad. Hollywood is a high-level, sophisticated welfare system. That's all it is. Without it, they can't take care of themselves neither. Just know that part. So you got it now, right? You see how dumb they are? They wait to get all that money to turn into goddamn welfare parents. All right? Meanwhile, they don't fight to keep their marriage together because it's based on money and freakism. They all invite people in their bedroom. Didn't I tell you before that Papoose, Remy, and claressashields are swingers? All right. They invite people to their damn bedroom. Get it? This is definition of pimping. So, IMAN, you got pimp, hold his L, pack it up. Lala sell the house. She making sure she don't go broke. So I ain't knocking Lala. Carmeloanthony, you the fool. You ain't got no house to sell. You working on fucking YouTube. And you lost Lala. You lost this beautiful woman over a goddamn broke-ass stocks that you got to take care of. See how dumb y'all are? Y'all mess with hoes you got to take care of, and you shit on the boss woman. See that, dummy? Y'all sacrifice y'all wife for bitches that can't even make chili. A bitch that can't even make pancakes. Y'all sacrifice y'all woman for fucking clowns. And that's why in the end, you got to take care of these dumb bitches. And your wife, business deal. Wife selling houses. You got to take care of these hoes. See that? One thing you niggas never learned was how to deal with women, the caliber of woman, and y'all never understood values, principles, morals. And the main thing you niggas can't do is see the future. Get it? Because you always gonna think with your fucking 60-minute nuts. You don't see the future. So you're watching the result of generations of men sacrificing their families for a piece of ass. Hopefully they'll get it right now. Because now they gonna make, when you play with marriage now, you gonna pay. I'm gonna tell everybody, if you know goddamn well you're not serious about love, being with that person, trying to get somewhere in life, don't do it. Because now you're gonna end up homeless. Divorces make you homeless now, y'all. It's not a joke. Bro, I'm talking to the bros. A divorce will have you fucking on the street, bro. Bro, a divorce now will force you to catch a murder charge. Because you're going to be so broke, you're going to have to commit a murder just to go to prison so you have somewhere to live at. You ain't going to have nowhere to live, no food. You're going to be fucked up, bro. And she going to have everything. And you're going to want to take her life, bro. Don't do it. Unless y'all both love each other. So you got to do a test now, bro. If you doodle in the cup and put on the table, and she don't eat that doodle, she don't love you, bro, and don't marry her. All right, do the doodle test. If she don't eat a piece of your doodle, don't be with her, bro. I'm telling you right now. Only a woman that love you will eat a piece of your doodle, bro. On that note, I'm out of here, y'all. I'm out of here before I fuck up. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Appreciate all of y'all. Thank y'all all for bringing the energy. He's an inner like Coach Brown. I see that. That's right. You inner like Coach Brown. That's right, y'all. Hey, everybody into this child love all y'all to death. On that note, we out, y'all. One. All my real married couples, you know damn well that shit look fake as hell. They were playing around with marriage, y'all. They was fucking trolling marriage, pranking marriage. Y'all know marriage ain't nothing to play with. They fucking playing around, acting like let's act like we get married. They are fucking acting out marriage. They're fucking idiots, y'all. They're straight dummies. You see this fake shit? Online, low-level ass celebrity. He's Yandy's a fucking manager, y'all. Mary J. Blige's career is over. Mary's career was over. Death by silence. She had to stay quiet, and that's why her career is finished. Her mouth shall forever stay zipped. Mary don't do no interviews. Hell no. Mary don't want nothing to do with nothing. Mary wants to act like she never existed, and Diddy never discovered her. So the truth is, the honest to God truth of everybody in the entertainment game, Mary J. Blige is the main one. Picked by Diddy. Everything is Diddy. Her whole career is the diddler. Everything. Her look, everything with her. Mary was also a stud first, too. Everything would not be no Mary J. Blige if it wasn't for Sean Combs. She know that, and her ass made sure she hit out the whole Diddy trial. Mary don't have no career no more, y'all. I want y'all to know that. I'm going to assume the dealer is butt naked under that. And I'm going to assume something happened to Terrence J that day. That's right. Terrence J, his career was manufactured by the dealer. When the dealer was finished with Terrence J, his ass disappeared. But I'm going to assume that freaky man is butt naked under that. All right?